Hi, 6th grade band students. This is a video to help you understand what we're doing for our Flower Basket fundraiser to support middle school marching band this June. So today in band class, you received one of these order forms for flower baskets. And on the back, it has some instructions about why we're doing this and how you can help participate in this fundraiser. So I would like to talk you through why we're doing this and how to actually sell some flower baskets and help our band out for marching band this summer. So we have middle school marching band, 6th and 7th grade, and there's a fee for middle school marching band, just like every other athletic activity or activity you do in middle school. This year, due to some inflation and some other things to cover our bus costs, to cover our t-shirts, to cover our Valley Fair tickets, to cover paying some of our staff members, and other items that we need for middle school marching band, the current activity fee would be about $150 per student, which is a lot. So we're fundraising money to try to bring that activity fee down for all students that are participating in 6th and 7th grade marching band this summer. I have set a class goal for us with our fundraiser, and I'll talk more about that in a moment. So we are going to sell hanging flower baskets, and I have attached a color picture of what some of those flower baskets look like to this Schoology post, and I will also send that to your families and you later tonight. So this is the order form, and you can see as you look on the order form, up at the top here, this is where you're going to put your name. I need you to put your first and last name, your phone number or your parent's phone number, your parent first and last name or guardian, and then definitely here you need to put your parent's phone number. And we need your name, your parent's name, and your phone number so that if there's any sort of problem with the order form when you return them to me, I can easily look at this and I know who to call and who to ask for on the phone. Down here is where you're going to put your buyer information, so the people that you're asking to help us out by purchasing flower baskets, you'll put their name and their phone number so you know who to call when you need to deliver these flower baskets to them. So we are starting the fundraiser today. You can go out and sell flower baskets, get names on your order form tonight, and we will bring these order forms and your money that you've collected back to me, hopefully in an envelope or in a bag that's very clearly labeled. You'll bring them back to me 2 weeks from today. That'll be Wednesday, April 24th. It needs to come back to me in the band room. So we're selling these wonderful hanging flower baskets. We talked in band today that adults love these flower baskets because they're being delivered. You can pick them up at Mississippi Heights on May 9th. That is timed perfectly so that they arrive in time for Mother's Day. So these are wonderful Mother's Day gifts. If you know some adults in your life, maybe some people that work with your parents, maybe some people that go to church with you, maybe your grandparents live in an assisted living facility and they have lots of friends around in their community that would love to purchase some flower baskets and help us with our marching band goal. Those are all great things to think about. Each flower basket you'll see is listed here up at the top, and the ones that are not shaded in, that means they like to be in sun. The ones that are shaded in, they're a little bit harder to read, but those are the ones that like to be in shade. They're very good quality flower baskets, and they're a good size too. So you will see, you're gonna put your buyer seller's name, write down what number of kind of plants they want in these boxes. Keep track of that. Here's where you'll record the total number of boxes for that particular person, total number of baskets for that person, times 21. That's the total cost that the person who's giving you money for the basket, each basket is $21. We earn $5 for each basket that we sell. So for every basket, our marching band program will get $5. Then you're going to put the total amount of money that you've collected and then put a check when you get the money. Try to collect the money right when you're asking someone to purchase a flower basket. On the back of this, and I'll share this letter with you via email as well, these are some instructions about how I recommend getting people to support you in this endeavor, and just some other advice and details that you need to know. So we're doing this fundraiser to help us with our summer marching band program. You can collect orders and checks for the flower baskets from today, April 10th, through April 24th, and you need to bring the order forms, completed order forms, and money back to me by that day. If you know you're going to be gone that day, please have someone else return your form and money to me, or even someone from your family could bring it to the office that day, the main office in the middle school. I need all the forms and money by, on, or before April 24th. Make sure you've triple and double checked the form after you've completed it. So get your mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, big sister, big brother to help you double, triple check this, that all the math works out and you have the correct amount of money. We are going to have a lot of these, so that will be really important. The flower baskets, I already mentioned, they're wonderful springtime gifts, perfect Mother's Day presents, and then other people just enjoy them. You don't have to be a mother to enjoy the hanging flower baskets. Here you will see, here are some tips when going out in your community to ask someone to support you by purchasing a flower basket. So you should tell the person your first name, you don't need your last name, your first name, and let them know that you are raising money to support our middle school marching band program, the Sauk Rapids Rice Middle School Marching Storm. If possible, request that they write a check for the money for you. What happens is if you are collecting cash, it can be easy to either misplace the cash or just lose track of it. And it's pretty embarrassing to have to go back to someone to say you've lost their money. If you lose cash, you are responsible for paying for that flower basket. If someone has written a check for you and you lose it, that's still embarrassing, but you can go back very nicely to that person and explain what happened, and they can void the check and then write you a new one. If your family is comfortable using a Venmo, you could also request that the person who's buying a flower basket from you Venmo your parent or your guardian, and then your family could write a check made out to Sauk Rapids Rice Music Boosters for the amount of the Venmo cash. If someone doesn't really want to buy a flower basket, but they really want to support you and help our marching band program, they can still make a donation. Just write a little note on the check that this is a donation only and they're not purchasing a flower basket. After you are done talking with your potential customer, whether they buy a flower basket from you or not, make sure that you thank them for their time and especially their donation if they're purchasing something from you or giving you a money donation. Please let them know that you'll pick up the flower baskets on May 9th, Thursday, May 9th, between, and it says on the front of the order form, between 2 and 6 p.m. outside Mississippi Heights Elementary School. So you will pick up the flower baskets that afternoon or that evening, and then it will be your job to deliver the baskets to your customers. If you are not able to pick up your baskets on that night, you're going to need to arrange with a friend or a family member or someone else that they can go pick up your baskets for you. Remember that the more baskets we sell, the more it helps to bring down the cost of our marching band fee. Like I mentioned before, my math right now, the number of students we have and our projected cost for marching band, the activity fee would be about $150, which is really expensive. If we meet our goal, that activity fee should be close to $85. And if we exceed our goal, that just means the activity fee is going to get even lower. So that's wonderful. I mentioned that we will have a class reward if we sell over 725 baskets. That's an average of 5 baskets per student in 6th grade band. So our class reward will be that we earn a kickball and freezy party sometime later in May. So in May, if we sell over 725 flower baskets in 6th grade band, we will take one class period where we don't play our instruments. We'll go outside, play kickball if you want to. I will buy freezies for everyone in the band. We'll hang out outside on a nice day during our band class. I also will have a reward for the top 10 sellers. So if you're someone that goes above and beyond and you sell 30 flower baskets and you are the top seller in our 6th grade band or one of the top 10, then you will earn an individual reward. It's a breakfast reward too, and I explained that in our full band class earlier today. So if you have any questions, please let me know. like I mentioned, I will attach a color picture of what the flower baskets look like to an email that I'll share with you later today. And I'll also attach another copy of our order form that you can use if you would like to do something electronically and share that with other people in your family or friends that you have.